So I had cancer a while back, and I value my time and I take care of my body so I have energy for the next day, but I have appointments I have to go to. I have time on a clock, like on the phone right now, I've got to pay attention to. But what keeps occurring has to do with awareness and my diplopia in my right eye. I am being bullied and harassed, not for the reason the person over there can't control what they're doing hitting the wall or whatever they're doing in their apartment, but because nobody will acknowledge what's happening and what's occurring and the difficulty I'm having and the people who are causing the police to show up and do reports and making more trouble for me when all I'm trying to do is sleep and use my heat when I'm sick. And when I came out of my apartment earlier, I had my flashlight and opened the door. I thought I was getting my delivery. And a woman just stared at me and I got dizzy, confused, and she wouldn't look away, and kind of like now, the sound won't stop. The sound will not go to bed in the middle of the night. The sound will continue. And what's happening with the sound and what's happening with the woman staring at me has to do with all of these people grouping up, forming a team and saying that I'm suicidal and dangerous. From words they've heard me say out loud and sing, and from what I've done coming out of my own home, my apartment. Nobody is doing the work that I'm doing now. They are simply saying to the police, and they are simply saying to anyone who will listen, what the problem is: me. And I'm at risk right now for making a video trying to explain what's keeping me up and not letting me sleep, because I have PTSD. I have diplopia in my right eye. I've been assaulted in the previous community house building, bloodied, hurt badly, had a concussion. And when I first moved in here, the man kicked my door, stomped it. The tall man says to the police, "You've got records on him," and profiles me like some bad guy. But the bad and the evil come from the people who are not living a normal life. Drug addicts don't plead for mercy and beg for suffering to end. People who drink liquor and smoke cigarettes and walk around with beer cans in their hand on video. And folks who have dogs and pets and are a different gender than me as a male human don't have the same difficulties that I'm aware of. There's people watching, there's people listening, and there's people keeping track of other people. But I am making music, I am working on my schoolwork, and I'm trying to get a good night's sleep. Talking to Mary, talking to Jenny, talking to Ms. J, talking to anybody who I meet who wants to have a conversation. But the people that keep bullying and harassing me do not talk. They go fast. They enter other people's rooms without signing forms. They walk around with liquored up breath, going in and out, going in and out, going in and out, going in and out. And then when a person like me tries to explain and describe, I get shut off. No phone calls returned. I get no assistance except the offer of an appointment from my social worker. Life on earth and life in the world has no meaning anymore. The end.